Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. He's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Holiday out there with Matthews. And it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Philadelphia, Harden out there with Maxey. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's P, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. The 10-footer. And that one drops. Embiid's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Philadelphia. Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. Over Thybulle. Middleton can't get it to go. And the 76ers with possession. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
Man, they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime, but they really kept their composure in the extra 5 minutes, and it paid off for the win.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the Sixers pick up 2. Shot clock at 6. And here's Matthews from the arc. Harden against Matthews. Pass to P. Now here's Embiid. The pass to Maxey. Now Thybulle. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Takes the 3. Thybulle can't get it to go. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Well, the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special. Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
And the jam by Harden.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Matthews passes to McGee. Middleton outside. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's McGee. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
P passes to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The shot's good from P.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Giannis. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Got to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
your Sixers, Nancy. Your Sixers, Nancy.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. To the middle, here's McGee. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Good. Antetokounmpo defending. Shoots a fader. And the shot is long. Bucks trail by 6. Outside Matthews. On the wing, Holiday. He had 19 points in the win against Memphis.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one. Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Good. Covered by Giannis. Offensive rebound.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Passes to McGee. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Derek Jones comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Matthews. Now here is Holiday. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Cassie, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And Holiday kicks to Connaughton. He feeds it to Ibaka. Rebound by the 76ers.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to P. Inside. Over to the left wing. 16 feet away. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold and then take what the defense gives you.
Here's P. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The shot's good from P. P's got his second bucket of the night.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Holiday. Over Harris. Rebounded by P. It's Harden with the drive, and that one, good.
And inside Harden is such a difficult cover. Get too close, and you know he'll cleverly draw a foul.
And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers lead by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the hard-charging play from MP not going unnoticed. The Greek freak among those who have come away impressed.
He brings energy, on the table, and he helps teammates to get better, play defense. All the teams in the NBA need to play defense, and he played with a high motor, and he's a great guy. He just got to keep working. He needs a lot of things to work on.
Well, that means a lot coming from a former league MVP. It's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. JaVale McGee's checked in for Leonard. Antetokounmpo comes in for Serge Ibaka. Chris Middleton's checked in for Jones. And it's Matthews in for Pat Connaughton. Now here is Hill. No points in the game yet for him.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
And the veteran marksman, George Hill, can still fire it from outside, can he, Brent?
Yeah, he's still a guy that understands the game. He has so much experience. He's still capable of knocking down big shots, and coaches still have confidence in him to be out on the floor and make the right play.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Matthews out there with Hill. And it's McGee in at the center. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, P in the last game against the Suns was outstanding. He scored 40 points, and he continued to connect from the foul line and the three-point line throughout the game. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And we know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And the foul on P. That's foul number 2 for him. James Harden, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for George Hill. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here is Holiday. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 4. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road trip. Philadelphia's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Harden the pass to Maxey. .106 left in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Harden the pass to Pete. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time. Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Wesley Matthews. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
What improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league. Went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
Here's P. Embiid trying to break loose. They get it back. Here's P. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Holiday finds Middleton. Loads it up for Giannis.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebounds...
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Here's P. No good on the last second attempt there. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the 76ers. Embiid is out there with P. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Harden in at the two-guard spot. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Matthews scanning the floor. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, and just terrorizing the deep.
Good. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Great open look there.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Down low, here's P. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 13 points for P.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here is McGee. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And Middleton getting up there allows him, with that height, to get up and jam it down.
Here is Harden following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Embiid. No good that time. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
How about Drew rising up, getting to the rim? Love the power on that dunk, too.
High post, Embiid. There's the pass to Thybulle. To the right side. Maxey passes to Pete. McGee with the block. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for the 76ers. George Niang, he's checked in for P. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in for Maxey. The big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Milwaukee making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Well, Harden is the right option here. He has zero hesitation as a shooter.
Here's Holiday, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Leonard.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
No good from P.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
That free throw missing. And with Jrue Holiday in his defense, Brent, he lets this team get away with things they normally couldn't.
Well, Kevin, the one thing that's really great about Jrue being able to be switchable in that way is how much more confidence he gives every other defender that's on the floor with him. He takes the toughest guy on offense, and he shuts him down.
Bible on the wing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harris outside. Just 4 to shoot. Passes it to P. Latrey. It's good from long range. P's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, not known for his passing, but Harris is pretty prudent there with the ball. Not a lot of careless turnovers for him.
13 feet away. The shot, no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Bucks on top. They lead by 11. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. And forward they have Middleton and Giannis. Holiday out there with Matthews. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. And the foul on P. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Holiday with it. Rebounded by P. P's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out to the right wing. Bible on the wing to the paint. Here's P, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And the first one drops.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Second free throw, no good. And Philadelphia calls time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
On the wing, Harris. Antetokounmpo defending. McGee with the block.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That free throw good from P. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Matisse Thybulle.
Free throw drops in there for Thybulle. And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid comes in for P, and it's Green in for Shake Milton. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Bucks leading by 9. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. And now he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Embiid inside, guarded by McGee. They get it back. Goes back up. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Green against Matthews. Back to Holiday. He on the clock. Over Maxey. They get the rebound. The 76ers trail by 9. Now Green. The dish now to Embiid. Now here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. From 12 feet out. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And Giannis throws it down.
Antetokounmpo going to work now. These types of shots are pretty much in his range.
At the top of the key, Embiid. Now here's Thibault, defended by Middleton. Here's Embiid. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thanks so much, David.
And he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
And the foul on Pete. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. It's Giannis with the drive. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, guarding Antetokounmpo is really difficult because of how awkward he can get around the floor and how much space he can take up.
Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 13 with that last one. To the middle. McGee dishes to Holiday. 1:39 left to play in the final quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Harden. driving to the basket. Up and in on the layup.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
Giannis against Harris. Antetokounmpo, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid against McGee. Embiid, the pass to Harris. No good there. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Holiday against Harden. Outside Holiday. And the pass to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Over Maxey. That shot off. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Giannis outside. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for